Hello everyone and welcome back to Rebel Scum Racer and a new lap guide for the first lap time challenge in 2024. I hope you're all well and I'd like to wish you all a very happy new year. So for this time trial we are heading to Trial Mountain Circuit and we are driving the iconic Toyota Supra GT500 97 on racing hard tyres. I was expecting this one to be rather simple as I've seen some really good lap times over the last couple of days, but I did struggle with it. It's not my best track and I haven't driven the Supra much in the past, but I stuck with it and I got a time that I think will stay in the gold. Now, the world record currently sits at 1 minute 50.247 seconds, and to be in with a chance of grabbing yourself 2 million credits, you'll need a time of 1 minute 53.554 seconds. As I said before, I struggled with this one, but I didn't give up and I managed to get a half decent time. As always, I've shared my fastest lap, so if you'd like to use my ghost to help you out, it's there in the showcase on GT7. Just search Rebel Scum Racer, find the lap that you're after, add it to your collection and load it up in the lap time challenge menu. Before we get into the lap guide, could I please ask you to consider subscribing to the channel? The channel grew quite a bit last year, and as we head into our first full year of content creating, I think we could do even better. If you find these lap guides useful, then please give it a like. If you think I could improve anything, please leave a comment. It all helps the channel massively, so thanks everyone. Okay, so here's the lap guide. So we'll be coming up to the first break point now, which will be the yellow part of the barrier there. Okay, and then through here, abuse the track limits as much as you can. You can see I'm cutting a lot. As long as you've got 2 tyres on the rumble strip, you'll be fine. And it's all throttle control through here. And our next break point is where the yellow barrier meets the metal barrier. Again, it's hard down on the brakes, down to third. Try and hug as tight as you can to the left and get on that throttle as soon as you can. On the next break point, see the 2 boulders on the left hand side, so brake at the first one, down into second and get on that power. Our next break point is just before the end of the curb there. I found it easier to brake just before it and then try and stay in the middle of the track there to set yourself up for this corner, and we'll be braking at that white electrical box just before the tunnel. And here you just need to get on that throttle as soon as you can. Okay. And then I don't shift up into the 6th until you get to the end of the tunnel, sort of where the light starts there. And then our next break point is the sign there on the right hand side. So as we pass that, hard down on the brakes, down in the second, and back up in the third when you put the foot down. And then we're going to be braking up the cone there just before that big tree stump. So again, hard down on the brakes, down to third, ride the curb and then get on that throttle. Now our next break point, I see a lot of people using this boulder on the left, but I use it as soon as we get flat on the track. And we do that in third. And now this break point, I've been using the blank barrier there. And we drop it down to third, and then here it's just all about throttle control. Just nice and steady on the throttle, just so you don't spin out. And that's the lap guide with a time of 1:52.981. Okay, I'll show you again from a different angle and without stopping. The first break point is the start of the yellow barrier there. Nice and slow through here. Throttle control and abuse the track limits as much as you can. As long as you've got 2 tyres on the rumble strip, you're fine. And braking at the end of the yellow barrier there, hug into the left and then get on that throttle as soon as you see the end of the tunnel. Braking at the first boulder there on the left, and the second, and get into third as you're applying the throttle. Braking at the end of the curb there, trying to stay in the middle of the track. It is possible. And here we're just getting on that throttle as soon as possible, just to maximise the speed for this long straight. And then we're not shifting up into 6th until we get to the end of the tunnel, where the light sort of hits the track over there. And we're braking at the yellow sign on the right hand side here. I chuck it down to the 2nd, and then get on the 3rd when you put your foot down. And then we're braking at the cone just below the tree stump there on the left. On the 3rd, use the curve as much as you can there. And then when the track goes flat by here, that's when we brake. Try and hug as much as you can to the left. It's all about getting that foot down as soon as you can. And then braking at the blank barrier there on the left. And then all throttle control through here. Just try and get on that power as quickly as possible for this long straight at the end. And that's your lap guide. As always, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Ciao for now.